I mean, we don't have anything to talk about, so you might want to meet us and play that video. Like, okay. You can like let us talk when we get the game actually. So. Oh
Okay,
man.
I'm gonna turn off push-to-talk now.
Turn off?
Yeah, so that I can speak clearly without interruption.
I don't know, I like push to talk.
Oh, oh,
Oh boys. Oh boys, easy.
all right. Oh, mate, they can hear me in the stream.
Are you sure that's nice?
They heard when I said I was going to turn off push-to-talk.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh man, the casting. Yeah, the casting of this one. That's basically Mana versus Nama. Like DreamHack Finals. Yeah.
so the opponent's name is what?
I definitely will not be the observer. I definitely will not be the observer. Yeah, it's easy. What do you mean luckily? Like I would just go somehow every game in ZVZ and then lose because they're not very good and you guys said about, but I would still go for them every game. I know, but I will talk to you anyway. Like there's no one watching. Joe man, entertain the viewers.
Yeah, hello guys. Hello
Hello
there,
Ling.
fellow loyal viewers of the ṕৰ্থ Vዀ channel. Some of you might be new here, some of you might be good old followers, you know.
Oh
Today,
man.
we're gonna keep going with those clan wars that we always do. This is a big tar tradition, and I think it's going to be great.
I think you should be the hypecaster in this one.
Maybe I
With
should,
that,
because I have no
yeah,
idea what CUC.
I, well, I might know something, I guess. Hello.
So it looks like our barcode player is going to choose the map.
Which one?
He hasn't decided yet.
Yeah, but which one? Which barcode?
The barcode player.
There's two of them. Man, this
Very
will be
funny
fun.
joke, mate. Very funny. The
It's not a
CVH,
joke.
the CV China Tower guy.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, he
Uh,
picked that wing. Oh, this is going to be a match of CVC.
oh, Deadwing. That's the worst map for ZVZ. Great.
Okay, so can you explain to me, Alchemic, why is it the worst map in CVC?
Because it's a four-player map, and it makes ZVZ even more random than it normally is.
Oh, man. Well, with any luck, the player who still...
Actually, it's not that bad. Nimbus was way, way, way worse because it's obviously for the like one is obviously the worst map in history probably, and then it was a four-player spawn map, which meant even more random. Like three-player isn't that bad.
Yeah,
It's
and
still pretty random.
I'm gonna check the profiles of the players right now and see.
Well,
Oh, they both
I
are
know
diamond
that
at least.
Well, yeah,
The
they're both
SVH
diamond.
player has played 26 games this season, and the Barcode has played, let's see here, around 87 games. So he has played 4 times as many games as the other player.
Oh,
That can make a
okay.
big difference since he has had much more opportunity to practice the new maps.
I
Although
guess,
this is
but
a new map.
yeah, this is that link anyway.
Alright.
Yeah, all I know about Barcode is that he's not very good in ZVT, in ZVZ, I mean. So
Oh, alright. Well, I mean, he has practiced a lot more this in the latest season, so it might just even out. Like, you know, more practice would still like even out the odds, even though he might not be as good as in that matchup as the other player. Although we don't really know anything about the other player. So we're waiting to get into the game right now. Looks like it will just be a minute or two, and then we will start the first game.
oh man, we have already yeah, we already have some um small drama going on. Unfortunately, our opponents are not understanding that there's more than one stream.
Oh.
Oh, and there we have another one.
Well, there seems to be like a lot more players than a lot more spectators than there can be streamers, right?
Yeah, but Maximus is streaming, we are casting, and there's one streamer, I guess, from them, one caster. Oh man.
So apparently they have a German stream.
Yeah, they definitely seem to be German.
Oh well, I think we're getting ready to go into the game very soon. But there still
Yes,
seems to be a bit of a delay right now because of some chat drama.
yes, we do have some misunderstanding because I can't be on stream, so I'm going to say misunderstanding. So we have to wait and see if it gets figured out.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, all right. We got it,
Their
boys.
team
We got
leader
it.
is telling us to start now, so we'll be getting into this game. We are the players should be ready. Oh, alright, there's going to be
Or no,
a
okay, we're
little
not going
delay
in.
again. So I don't know. I don't really have much to say about these players. I've not really had much of an opportunity to practice with Barcode. I have played some games against him. One practice game I played a couple of days ago, and well, I mean, it's hard to judge one player's CVC talent from CVT, right? So since I am a Terran player myself, so
Yeah,
I have no idea how this game is going to end. I don't
yeah.
really, yeah.
Unfortunately, I think barcode is a disadvantage, even though I don't know how the other barcode is playing. I have never seen him, obviously, but our barcode is not very
Yeah.
good in ZVZ. He doesn't have a
Well,
plan in the game, but maybe he got figured out, and we're going to the
well,
game.
I hope this is not going to be a very short game. I hope it will drag out a bit so we get to see the different plays and make make the game not as random as who is the winner. So we're sitting in the loading screen right now, and we're about to get into the game. This
There,
is game number one. Yeah, and we're going into game number one with ₦ against SVA. I'm not sure. Sky versus Hell. Oh, it's an age. Oh, they have very interesting icons in their names. All right. So, Alchemic, why don't you
All
go
right.
ahead and take the introductions?
I will make it as hype as possible, boys. And in the left top corner, playing for Sky versus Hell, it's Barcode. Yay! One of the
That's a really
Barcodes.
nice introduction.
Thank you.
Oh, and in the bottom right, the Teal Zerg playing for the Art of Warfare. It is Barcode.
Yay!
So we
Barcode.
have a Barcode against a Barcode.
Yeah. How are we going to do that? How do
Well,
we?
you know, one Zerg is teal and one Zerg is orange, right? So we're
Yeah,
just gonna have to
but
do.
calling them like colors is not very fun. I think. I think we should call them just Barcode 1 and Barcode 2.
Well, that will be very difficult to keep track of, right?
Well, no one's listening anyway.
Oh, that's true.
Maybe Link is listening. So cheers, guys. Guy.
Goodbye.
Hey, so
It was a nice ClanWar evening. We'll see you next time.
definitely. The randomness coming into the game, the randomness of ZVZ not really comes normally, not really comes from the openings because the openings are random at all. So there's no like free wins, below the wins outside of like someone going for a 6 pull and you going hatch first like 16 pull or gas pull. That's the below the win, but that's the only situation where there is a below the win. But the randomness mostly comes later on with Roach versus Roach or Meta versus Meta, where both of these units overkill as hell, and it's very random, and there's no way to say who's going to win.
Yeah, it looks like there's going to be a very similar build order to both the players right now. And well, I think it's just going to be different later on in the game. So right now it's just going to be the better player against the better player.
Yeah, we see Gasless from Barcode. I think that the
Oh.
Deadwing is and Gas from the other Barcode from the Sky vs Hell Barcode. But I think Gasless is that's the alright. I think that's the only map Deadwing that Gasless is viable on because it's so big and it's pretty easy to defend.
Yeah, but it can still be hard, right? Because I mean,
Yeah,
they still run really fast Zerglings.
yeah, but the thing is that like all Gasless is pretty much the counter to every all-in. You shouldn't ever lose to all-ins with Gasless. Especially to the early ones. Like to the later ones, obviously it goes on about the scouting and stuff, but to the early ones you should never die. And normally the problem with Gasless is that the other guy scouts it, goes greedy, matches your Roach can with more drones and just wins the game outright. But on maps like Zedwing and Nimbus, there is no way to scout, pretty much. So you just have to gamble, and it favors the Gasless player.
Yeah, so there are going to be some Zerglings running across the middle of the map right now, and the tall Borko, the Teal Zerg, is putting out a spine crawler right now. This won't really defend the main base, but I guess it could put some queens to defend on the ramp. And
Yeah, I think
we have
that-
a small engagement in the bottom and the top, and some Zergling running in to scout the main base right now, and a couple of more following up.
Yeah, Barcode scouts exactly what he's playing against, and that's good. And he might get a drone. No, he doesn't pay attention. He could get 2 drones, but I think the spine was a bit too fast. You normally get it at 5 minutes instead of 4. I think with Gasless, but that's not that big of a deal.
So we're seeing a Baneling Nest and Evolution Shaman coming up for the Orange Zerg right now. So I think it's going to be much more ahead in tech, but not really ahead in resources. And,
depends. Depends what we have from this evolution. Is Carapace? I think it's good for the Gasless player in this case, because Carapace is obviously means aggression, and you just do just like the Orange Barcode is doing right now. He does a link aggression, and Barcode should never die. The teal Zerg should never die versus that with gasless.
So I think like the Carapace, it doesn't matter as much if right now
if there's
like
no
the teal
banelings,
Zerg is not going banelings, yeah.
yeah.
So it doesn't really affect roaches as much.
Yeah, Carapace is very, very good versus meta openings, and it's good in gas versus gas, but it's not good versus gasless. So if he holds this wave, which is 6 bane links and some links, and he should be able to hold this,
Yeah.
he will be fine.
And
But
he could have gone for attack, but the Oldor was really close to scouting the Roach Warren, and right now he just defends. He just he just detects that he has roaches and he just backs off. Oh, he's actually going to go back for an attack.
no,
Let's see how
I think
this goes.
I think it's just fake for now at this point. He started joining and he started his Slayer.
Yeah.
I think he's very behind, and I think that the only way Orange Barcode could get back into this game is by going Mutas, which I
Yeah,
don't
the teal
think he's
Zerg is
doing.
moving out right now.
Yeah, okay,
So-
he's doing that.
Orange is going to have to get a great round if he wants to defeat this army, because this is not very easy to defeat with banelings and Zerglings,
Yeah, there's
especially
no
when
way-
there are
no.
slow banelings.
Yeah, there's no way to defeat this army for Orange Barcode.
But
Right
the
now.
orange player is going for a lair right now. He's almost done with it, and the teal player just right now started, and he's going up for an aggression against the second base. And there we see the Carapace finish
Oh,
for the orange
The
player.
counterattack,
Yeah.
it actually might do some damage
Oh, this
from both
oh
players.
this is a really great wall for the teal Zerg. Oh, but he cancels it. That
But
might even be the best.
yeah, but the teal Barcode has
Yeah.
just backed off for some reason from his
Yeah,
opponents.
I don't know about that. So the orange Zerglings are in the other Zerg space right now, and it looks
Yeah,
like he's going to get a
that's pretty
lot
much-
of drone kills. Oh, and he's following after.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
pretty
this
much
is
over.
not. This is really bad for the teal player.
Yeah,
And
he
but the
was
roaches
in
coming
such a
up.
good
They're
position
going to
though.
defend. They're going to kill off the Zerglings, but he's taking some really big economic damage. 33 drones are being killed by only early attack of Zerglings and Banelings. He
Yeah,
has to win with
and
the attack
since-
now.
Yeah, and since Orange Barcode was going Spire, if our teal Barcode would just go in with those roaches and defend at home with some more roaches, rallied behind, he would just straight up probably won the game, because there would be no way to kill those roaches, and he would kill those links. Maybe not before they did any damage, but he would kill them in time to just win the game.
So we have a
And-
big pack of roaches moving into the orange base now, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure if it will be enough. 2 spine crawlers just finished and 2 other are on the way.
Yeah,
So-
he should be fine, especially that
Oh.
Spire is about to
Oh,
finish.
and even more Zerglings are running into the
Yeah,
second
that's
base
over.
of the teal Zerg. This is
Fine,
not
thank
looking
you.
good for the tall barcode player.
No, it's not. He might be able to do some damage with those roaches. He actually will do all the damage, because he will have like half a minute of him being able to do damage, but he's not actually killing drones. Okay, now he's
Yeah,
killing.
Mutalisks are on the way now. There's no way for
Yeah.
the teal player to deal with Mutalisks at this
He's
stage.
killing. He just killed a Banelicness for no reason. It's very, very hard to, like, if you're not used to this kind of situation, it's very hard to
Yeah.
realize what you're actually supposed to kill, and he's supposed to
Yeah.
kill all the drones.
And even at this point
And-
of the game, the Zerglings can just kill off the roaches without even the Mutalisk support.
Not
Oh,
really. He
wow.
would just die if there would be no Mythos, but they're both Mythos and Links, and this game is over,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
he's pushing with another attack, but I don't see
Yeah,
any way
that's
he's
not
still
an
doing
attack,
damage. And it
GG.
is going to be the GG, and the first win is going to SVH. And well, we'll see who throws us next to be the player to beat the Zerg player known as Barcode.
GG. That's very unfortunate. He was in a very, very good position. This happens. That's fine.
Yeah, he had the position, but it was just that one attack that got into his base and killed off his workers that made
Yeah, I
all
think
the
that-
difference.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing was that he backed off. Like, he was just at Orange's Barcode base, and he just backed off for no reason.
Especially since there's such a long distance between the bases in this map.
Yeah, he would probably kill Orange Barcode, and he would probably just win the game straight up if he had done that. But That's unfortunate. Alright, so we're going to have Boogie. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I think Boogie,
Oh, Boogie.
who is a diamond Protoss versus Barcode, who is a diamond Zerg. So it's going to be ZVP.
Oh, I've never ever practiced against Boogie, so this is going to be interesting. I don't really know Boogie's playstyle. He hasn't
Yeah,
really played that much this season. He has only
yeah,
3 games played,
I
2 games
I
played.
have never played against him neither. All I know is that he loses to McLovin, but that's pretty normal.
Well, I mean, most of the players in this clan lose to McLaren. So, Buggy has played 2 games this season. That's not really much. And
Yeah, but
it
the
seems,
ladder isn't that good of an indicative if
well,
Pons is playing.
I mean, it does like show how much they've been playing lately, right?
I mean, there's still a possibility of him playing on rank, right? Or does it show on rank as well?
Well, it does not show on ranked. That is
Yeah,
correct.
I don't know if he plays though, so that's just a wild guess.
So the
And
map is going to be Overgrowth right now, and that's the standard map that you see every tournament. So
yeah,
I think both players are going to be pretty comfortable on this map.
yeah, it's a very balanced map outside of 2 styles in the whole game, so it's pretty fun. It's pretty fine.
Yeah, we might see some swarm hosts here.
Yeah, like that's one of the styles that this map is imbalanced for. Swamp hosts are imbalanced on this map. Same with Mech for Terran, Artist versus Zerg, and but outside of that, it's pretty much fine. And
So
yeah.
Alchemic, do you think that the Zerg will take the gold as a third?
No, that's
Because
bad.
that's been a pretty common thing that I've seen lately in Pro League.
As a third, not as a second, as a fourth. Like as a third seems very weird to me.
I'm pretty sure it was a third or a second.
Like as a second, then yeah, it's a good all-in. But outside of that, as a third, it doesn't seem very good. As a fourth, it's decent if you have a very big advantage. So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the problem with gold bases in this game is that they actually work like that. So like if you're ahead, you just get more ahead because if you're not ahead, you can't get a gold base. So
Yeah,
it's
that
very
is
annoying
very
for
true
me at
actually.
least. Yeah, it's very annoying with gold bases because there is pretty much like if you get a gold base and you're ahead, then there's pretty much no possibility of a comeback from the other player. Even though the mineral income is not that much boosted, it's still boosted enough.
Well, I think the Protoss player is going to try something aggressive this game.
Yeah, that's pretty much the way ZVP is supposed to be played. Some light pressure that can go
Yeah.
into an all-in if Protoss sees he can actually go and kill. But normally it should be some light pressure into a third base or a Stargate opening. They're both fine. I don't like Stargate opening that much, unless it's Phoenix. Phoenixes are very good, but if you can micro them, which is not that easy, obviously.
Yeah, so
But alright, we're going.
which base do you consider being the best fourth base? Do you think it's the base at the edge or the middle base?
I think it's the best at the edge. I mean, you can get the one that is below your main. You can get it as well, but the most convenient one is the one on the edge. There's a choke in ZVT. It works very well for Zerg. So
Alright, so we'll get right into the player introduction. Are you ready to introduce the first player?
all right. So in the bottom left, playing for Sky versus Hell, it's Barcode who has already won 1 game and is looking to get the other one.
Okay, in the top right, the red Protoss trying to avenge his teammate. Playing for ｐBDP, it is Boogie.
Hype. So Boogie is going to do a gateway opening, seems like, with a pylon near the ramp.
Yeah.
Which is a good way to play, obviously. It's very safe versus early pulse, and versus 14-14 there are some issues versus 14-14, but he plays the pylon so he can wall off at the ramp. So even versus 14-14, there should be no issues for him. So a good opening by Boogie, I think.
Yeah, nothing really stands out in this game. No
But
real.
yeah, there's no 6-pull and there's no proxy
Yeah,
to get.
just a regular game. So he's going to do the gateway opening, which
Yeah,
is the standard.
13 game. Yeah, 13 game. The standard timing. I'm pretty sure. Like, and he's
Yeah,
going to the gateway scout also.
and
Pretty
he puts
good.
down his first gas at 15, so it's going to be a little bit a standard. Sorry, a standard gas.
Yeah, it's going to be it looks as standard as it gets, and for the Zerg player it's pretty much the same. Hatch first,
So
with no scout, which is very very risky. Like there's no John scout, and there's no John looking for the probe, which is very very risky. But he gets away with this,
oh, he's not
and
taking
he
a second gas before his natural. There's that.
yeah he just gets this stabber core fast. I guess he will just go for Nexus around 4. I think that's the standard timing, around 4, and then he will get a second gas. But I'm not sure about Protoss builds, so don't quote me on that.
So we see a probe down here in the third base of the Zerg trying to block the base. So
Yeah,
the
that's
Zerg is
very
probably
annoying.
going to take something real, something. Yeah, he's taking the third base right now. So he's going
Yeah,
gasless third.
yeah, that's
Uh,
pretty standard, but that's not really good versus gateway openings, which is
yeah.
pretty unfortunate for our barcode player here.
So we see
If
if
like
Buggy tries to punish it now that he scouted
yeah,
it.
Boogie did scout that already, that is gasless, and with a 330. Oh, there's already another prop. Okay, it looks like it's going to be
Yeah.
an all-in from Boogie, which I think is very good. It's a the opening that Barcode did is pretty much the most greedy one you can do, except for gasless 3 hard before pull.
So the Overlord is going over the base and scouting, and there's no real stalker or sentry to ban him off. So
Yeah, all
he's
he knows now, like this overload is not that important because all you can see with this overload if there is a second gas, but obviously it's important to see the second gas.
yeah.
So he knows that it's not
Oh,
going to be a
but we have
second
some
gate.
Zerglings running through, and he spots the
Oh,
second gateway. So he
yeah.
might be onto something right now.
The second gateway is not that unusual, but he just gets 5 links into the base. That's not good.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
let's see how many.
one probe,
He's already cleared off 3 probes right now.
2, 3, right, 4. Oh god, oh man, it's not good. It's GG. It's GG,
Oh,
boys.
this. Oh, 8 probes. This is some really bad damage to Buggy right now.
Yeah, quoting our beloved Destiny. It's all ogre, mates.
Yeah, it's all over.
It's all ogre.
So
That
a
was
sentry,
unfortunate.
a sentry and a salad and a third gateway coming down now. So I think Buggy's looking to do some heavy pressure right now.
There's nothing he can do, to be honest. To
Yeah.
get back, he could get very very greedy, and that would be the only thing I think.
Yeah.
Or trying to catch Barcode of guards.
Yeah. I think
I
he
don't
should have
think.
gotten out a stalker a bit earlier to fend off those sermons.
Yeah, unfortunately, as I said, I'm not that knowledgeable about Protoss builds, so I don't know if you get normally that Stalker. But when I
But
play versus,
Boogie is still chrono boosting out his probes, so he might still try to get back into the economy game.
yeah, I
I
think
don't.
that's good. But there's like in this situation, there's really no good choice.
But the problem right now is that the Sir can just drone up freely. He doesn't really have anything to threaten him as long as he's just scout. But when he sees these 2 gateways, I think he will try to play a little more defensively and throw up some defense.
Yeah, he already has roaches, so there's really
Yeah.
nothing he can do to play even more defensive.
Yeah,
He has
three Zealots warping in the bottom right. Just not, they. I don't think really they can do very much. They might be able to kill us. Oh well, there's a wall going down to
And there's
the
also
middle right.
4 more gateways, so I guess he will not try to
Oh,
macro up, and he will just go full Protoss on this base.
this is going to
But
be an 8 gate or a 7
yeah,
gate.
but there are already 6 roaches on the map versus
Ah,
6 zealots and 2 sentries. And he's just making more roaches that will not
yeah, and
focus.
the Overlord is there to scout the Mothership core coming down, so he knows. He knows soon enough.
It's all
Here is
ogre,
what it
boys.
is.
I don't think he can do anything. That's unfortunate. It was such a small thing, just a few
Yeah.
links getting in.
Yeah, well, that was exactly what we saw the first game too. So
But like what Barco did in the first game was just pretty
yeah,
much an all-in, which is not like the part of standard play, and having those 6 links or 4 is pretty much the part of standard play, which is very unfortunate that it actually ended the game.
so
But
a little pack coming down here trying to do something, but it just can't. He just can't do anything with that amount of units. I mean, he's doing a small push, but I don't think it will be enough.
yeah, it definitely won't be. He already has 54 drones,
I
which
mean,
is
the
obviously
time
way
warp
more.
is timing out right now, and
Yeah.
the roaches are just chasing after the stalkers. Oh, but there might be a mistake going into the salad swapping in there.
Yeah, he just got
Not
cocky.
sure about this. But
He already has.
he's still so far ahead in the production. He's 54 prowess to 33. So
Yeah, he already
that's a
has 3
huge
gases.
difference. So it
A
doesn't
road
matter
speed on the
really
way.
if he loses his army right now because he can just reproduce constantly. And he's not even making units right now. He's droning up 7 drones on the way.
Yeah, that's actually not good. But
Yeah, well he knows
the
that he
game
can
is.
fend off these attacks, so he's just going
Yeah,
for the drones.
the game was still over, but
There is no way for Boogie to really come back, and he's not even using his chrono boost because he can't really afford buying anything for it. Anyways,
now he's adding 2 gases. He's chrono boosting probes. Well, I don't think this will work.
oh. Well,
Yeah,
I mean the
unfortunately,
Zerg army has killed off the main Protoss chunk now, and there's Magic Body just scouting around to see if there is any way. Yeah, the Zerg is gathering up. He's gathering up outside the Protoss's wall. So
oh man, it's always so risky to the Zerg player. Even if you know you can just kill the Protoss, it's very risky.
oh,
Oh
a
boys,
couple of more zealots warping into the fan, but there's not much they can do against roaches, especially with that
and
wall.
since the game is not interesting anymore, we have some BM from our opponents. Oh boys,
Oh,
it's getting on. Oh
yeah.
man, I think
Well,
someone has to show them that there won't be an all kill today. At least not from them. But yeah, Barco just goes and
yeah, there
attacks.
is. And the Zerglings are coming into the wall.
Yeah,
They're killing off the roaches are killing off the workers while the Zerglings are chasing off the army. He could just win this game with only the Zerglings.
yeah, GG.
This is GG, and there's
Uh,
2-0 to SVH
yes,
against Tar.
very unfortunate. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think we should have a Zell or something. Like,
yeah. I mean, it was pretty. I think he was trying to be a bit greedy. I'm not
yeah,
sure.
yeah. I don't really. I understand why he didn't have a Zealot or a Stalker, but again, I'm not so knowledgeable about Potos build, so maybe you don't get it with this build. But then it seems like not a very good build to begin with. But GG, nonetheless.
Yeah.
He did try to make a comeback. Oh. Oh boys. Oh boys. I'm leaving. Okay, let's do it. Oh, what's the choice? Oh, yeah, I don't know the maps. Expedition lost. Yeah, expedition lost. Alright, so I will check up. See ya guys on stream.
User left your channel.
Alright. We're going to be waiting for the next game with Tar
User
trying
joined your
to
channel.
catch back up to the other clan.
And I'm
to-
James checking in.
Oh, hello there, Mr. Newcaster.
Hello. Well, not that newcaster. Oh, so our best players are done.
Oh,
Nick, no, he's not even in the team. We have Alchemic and we have the one ling left.
oh, so this is going to be a TVC. This is my specialty. So Well, I mean, obviously, Ton really needs to catch up now. Because this third
Yeah.
player, he hasn't really shown that much late game knowledge. He's just won in the early game with Zerglings to kill workers. And that has
Yeah.
been very good, but let's see. Oh, it's going to be a CVC actually.
Yeah, and I think Alchemic, if anyone's gonna turn this around, it's gonna be Alchemic, because he's our strongest ZVZ player.
Oh, and I think Alchemic knows exactly what's going to happen
Oh yeah, he
because
definitely knows what to
he was
expect.
watching the game before. And
Yeah,
now
he
he's
knows.
jumping in to avenge the fallen Tor members.
Yeah, it's alright. Well, so far, Barcode plays his first official clan war with his squad, so hoorah. Boogie, second time, but his versus Zerg isn't that good, if I remember correctly. So, neither is Barcode's actually. He actually told me that neither of those players are actually good versus Zerg. Nevertheless,
So I haven't really had any time to practice with Alchemic really.
it's Alchemic
So
now.
I'm not
And he's
really
done an
sure.
all-win before.
Yeah, I haven't really practiced against Alchemic, so I don't really know his playstyle. And I don't really know Alchemic very well. So I have no idea how he's going to be playing the CVC. Do you have any idea, MGMs? Oh. Oh. Testing, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hello?
I ended up in a phone call, so I'll be right there.
Oh, alright. Okay, so I am. So we're going to this CVC on Expedition Lost, one of the new ladder maps. This will be a big match to see if the best player in the clan against Zerg can take it back. Because if he can't, can anybody? Okay. So now, spawning in the bottom left, the Zerg player playing for SVH, trying to get an all kill. It is the Barcode. And in the top right, he knows what's going to happen. He knows what's going on. He is the best CVC player on the clan, or at least on the clan wars side. It is Alchemic. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so nothing really special happens right now. So they're just like building up drones. No real early aggression, no spawning pool yet. So we're just going to have to see what's going to happen later in the game. CVC is very fragile matchup, from what I know. It has a lot with one misclick to do, and then the game is just over. So they're going to have to be really careful about it during those very early engagements. And we'll see if they transition if to mutalist play or roach play, because those are the big two tech paths that players tend to go in CVC. And we see an earlier spawning pool for all. Yeah, we're seeing an early. We see an earlier spawning pool coming down for Alchemic. So, and an earlier hatchery coming down for the orange Zerg player. So, hopefully for Barcode, he's going to be able to defend. And he's also taken the gas before, so I'm not sure if Alchemic really is going to do any pressure with that spawning pool, or is he just going to defend. But he's probably just going for it to get the queen up early, to start it with the larva inject. Although, let's see what the Barcode is going to do with his spawning pool, because he has taken the gas already, so he will get the earlier surging speed. Although Bolshevik is also taking his scans right now, and I mean the Barcode's base is being done right now, and he's spawning 4 seconds while Alchemic is spawning 2. So we might just see the Barcode player trying to be the aggressor in this game. And soon he has 100 gas, and he's probably going to start with the turning speed. And that can be deadly for Alchemic if he is not careful.
Oh. Can you hear me now? Do you hear this good? Well. Oh, right. So, I mean, the speed is going to be done a bit earlier for the orange player, but not that. It's not really much of a difference. So I don't really think it's going to make much of a change, since it takes some time to get over the map, and also he's going to have to hit a perfect window to really abuse that earlier surging speed. But the real thing here is that he will get the earlier Baning nest, and if he can morph in those Banings, he just hits the perfect timing before the other player has the Banings. That can be really harmful to Alchemic's economy and also his army. So Alchemic is droning up now and making some surglings, while Barcode player is also droning up, but he's going for a little more heavy surging count. He's also taking the evolution saver as we saw in the first game, and probably going to go for the characters if he doesn't miss scout. So the thing here is that if he gets the +1 armor a lot longer before the Alchemic, the third player can really hear me good now. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I gotta get the new mic. Okay, so Alchemic is morphing in a spine crawler right now, because he probably knows that something is about to happen, and he also got the scout in with the surging up. So I'm going to see here. Yeah, he did scout. He did scout all the units of the Barcode player. So now he's just trying to run up with the units. He's morphing in Banelings. So
Well, we're pretty much seeing the same build like he did last game, Barcode. Links, Bailings into maybe Mutas.
yeah,
Pretty standard build.
yeah. Well, Alchemic. He's going for a spy right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this can be very bad if Barcode is trying to hit an early timing. But I don't think it's.
No, he's going for a third. That's what he's doing.
Oh, he
Look
is.
at it. So it's not going to be an early push from him. He's just got some links, baitings to
He's just going to put down some pressure to defend his third base, but this is bad for if the Barcode doesn't scout the Spire, this can be really bad. Especially since he got to that early third base, so he might even not be able to have the economy to have the same muta discount. And there's going to be a minor engagement in the outside of Alchemic's base. He's getting some good baiting hits, but not very.
Yeah, does that
And the
good.
Zerglings are running
Picks
out.
out the most of the links.
Yeah,
Only one bailing
they
left.
see.
There you go. That's a nice move. But he does not want to lose all those links to one bailing.
Oh no. Well, I think he knows that there's not many units coming from Barcode, so he might just try to push right now.
Oh yeah.
But and the Mutalisks are coming out. He
There
might
we
just
go.
wait for the
The
Mutalisks
mutas are
and
real.
get the push.
But he
because
should
he had-
definitely try to get the
He
third
just
now.
scouted. He just scouted through the orange base, but he didn't really scout the Spire, so he doesn't really know. But
Yeah.
he doesn't even know about the third base, so he has no idea what Barcode is going for right now. And well, if he doesn't scout it
Well,
soon,
Alchemic's mutas are up.
Okay.
They're gonna pick out some overlords maybe.
yeah.
Some links with that.
Oh, and Alchemic is pushing in right now.
Oh yeah.
He's throwing.
Watch
Oh,
out the
those are
Banelings!
huge Baning hits. Oh damn.
But he kills the rest of them. There you
Yeah.
go.
And Alchemic still has a lot of Banings left. He still has.
Yeah, but they can do nothing against the mutas.
Yeah.
And he picked out his third at the same time as he was defending. Look
Oh.
at that.
That is
Good
some...
job by Alchemic. He's reeling all over the map right now.
Oh,
taking
and
out the free queen.
He catches the
Yeah.
queen in the middle there, and now he's running for the drones. No,
Oh
he
yeah,
isn't.
getting
He's
both
running
of the
other
queens.
queen. So the Barcode
Oh,
is
that's a
trying
really
to...
good move. Really good
Yeah.
move. The mutas are
Oh.
up though for Barcode too. He's gonna pick out some links.
Yeah, but not before the drones fall down. And those
Oh, yeah,
are a lot
definitely.
of drones going down in this
Oh,
natural
but he's not
right now.
attacking. His links are just standing. Look.
He's
Look.
standing in hold position. That's not good. Well, at least he got 7 drones, so that's quite
Yeah,
a
he
lot.
got the 2 queens. He got some drones. He still got his units
Yeah.
up. The
And
third is
work-
going down.
Workers are especially important in mirror matchups. So
Oh, yeah.
this might change a lot.
Oh yeah, and especially
as-
now that he's got his third up. He's got
Yeah.
the control with the mutas. Oh wait, Barcode is moving in with a bunch of mutas here.
And they have an identical muta account now, so this is going to... Oh, that
yeah.
was bad.
He lost one,
Every
2
muta
mutas,
counts
almost 2 mutas. One overload
So
goes
the muta
down.
counts really snowballs right now, so he's just going to have to be careful all Shemik does.
Oh
And
yeah.
he might even have to consider throwing down a few spore crawlers in the back of his mineral line. So, well, I mean, Olshemik is trying to the best he can to defend the third base from any units, and some utilists are just poking in to see what's there.
Yeah.
But not really.
But
they-
Barcode is getting 1 upgrade armor for his mutas, so that's gonna be a little tough for Alchemic.
Yeah, and spore crawlers are going down right now in the third base. They're trying to have a...
And here we have the muta
Oh.
fight. The muta fight. Who's gonna
Oh,
win?
and it looks like
But Alchemic
the
might
Barcode
be able
is-
to, you know,
Yeah.
reinforce this a lot easier. His spore crawler is up.
He's going to have
And
to
there
back
we
up
go.
into the spore crawler. Oh, that is a game
Gets 1
changer
muta
here.
with that. Good job.
Oh, I don't really like that engagement he took there with the Mutalisks.
Oh no.
He could have backed down and been much more defensive, especially since he's got the third base
Oh, he's gonna lose
a
his
lot
queen.
earlier.
Oh no, he saves it.
Yeah, I don't really know what the queen is doing out there. But
Oh, he's
Mutalisks
picking
are
out the
going
mutas.
again.
Mutas are going down, all of them. Yeah, he's gonna take
well-
this fight at least.
well-
But the links are pushing into the third, and look at it.
yeah,
By Barcode. He's gonna have to save it with the mutas.
I don't think he can out DPS the Zerglings for
Oh,
killing
no.
the base, but the Zerglings are not going for the main hive.
They're going for the workers and spore crawlers, yeah.
Yeah. So they're setting up for a later aggression against that base and not really going for it right now, not really taking
Oh, yeah.
the risk.
But he's
And,
harassing his
meanwhile-
third. Barcode's
Yeah.
third is going down. There you
Oh,
go.
and that's
there's the
GG.
GG! I told you Alchemic ZVZ is good.
Oh, that was an interesting CVC.
Yeah.
It was a lot of back and forward.
Well, I think
But-
he figured out that Barcode goes Ling, Bailings, Mutas. Standard build by Zerg. And he
Yeah.
just went earlier Spire.
Yeah. And as soon as a player got up his third, it died. But
2 times.
yeah, but you know, Alchemic managed to defend it, while Barcode did not. He wasn't really as defensive with it as Alchemic was.
Well, you have to give Alchemic the hats off. While he was actually defending his second or the third, he was at the same time actually taking up the third one. So that was a really impressive move by Alchemic.
Yeah, that was a great move.
Alchemic keeps playing. He hasn't lost.
So let's see who SVH
That was me
sends out
responding
now
to Maximus.
take out the third player.
Yeah, well, Alchemic has done, I think, 1 or 2 all wins before. So, are we up for another one?
Oh,
I'm getting all excited right now.
oh, it's Alchemic against Chemical.
Oh yeah, I think they're going up with the names instead. Like,
Yeah,
let's
then I
not counter the race, let's counter the names.
Oh, they're going to counter the casters, I can tell you that, because this has not been an easy tournament to cast, an easy ClanWar. Barcode
Oh, yeah,
against Barcode
definitely.
and then Alchemic against Chemical.
But we're back in the game now, 2-1.
Yeah. And Chemical is also a third player, so this is gonna be a third CVC this ClanWar.
Yeah, but like I said, Alchemic's got some really good skills in ZZ, and I have faith in him. And even if Alchemy can't hold his own, we still got another good member that's waiting in line to play, and that's the one Ling.
Well, if their clan leader would have listened to this cast, they would know that they shouldn't send out a third player as Alchemic.
Well, I sent out 2 other guys who was actually weak versus Zerg, but it was more a tactical move.
Yeah. You gotta give them some wins to make it more even.
Yeah.
So-
Exactly.
We're just waiting to get a game up right now, and they should be ready pretty soon.
Oh yeah.
So I might go out of this clan war being expert in CVC, even though I've never played Zerg. But well, no matter what the results are going to be of this match, there's still going to be another match after this. So
Well,
Just-
I'm excited. I want to see. This is gonna be a ZVP, I think.
oh well,
Or is it?
is it? No, it's going to be a
No,
CVC.
it's chemical. ZVZ, yeah.
Yeah.
ZVZ.
And we're still waiting for a good old SVH member who isn't professional,
Yeah.
like the other guys in TA.
A good thing to mention about Chemical is he's a former master 2 times.
Oh. Well,
And that was actually 2 years ago, so he's been diamond and platinum since then. But still, I mean, the skills are in the backbone.
nah, because Monster in 2013 season 2 and 3 were the same percentage as Platinum is now. So
Oh, there you go.
yeah, so people often say that
Nope.
they used to be masters, but there was once.
It was cancelled by someone for some reason. Okay. And thank you, Max.
Oh, now we're going to get some mad VSAH members telling us how we shouldn't have kicked him. But sure.
Hmm.
So it's going to be Joe Man against Maximus.
Yeah, that's an epic game. You can do it, Maximus.
Is Chemical going to stay Terran right now?
ZVT? No.
Oh, he's
ZVZ, there we go.
I almost thought this would be a fun game. Oh, what? No, wait, I didn't say anything. So,
Okay. I'm so excited right now, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose myself, and I don't think I can
yeah,
hide it.
I'm so extremely excited right now. It's just that I'm hiding it.
And I just can't hide it.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be on Catalina. This is a map that you rarely see CVCs on.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean,
Still no overgrowth, one of the most popular maps.
well, we saw an overgrowth with PVC.
Oh yeah, sorry, forgot that.
So we know Alchemic's playstyle from the last game, but we'll see if he will stick with it or just change it up to kind of surprise his enemy.
Indeed.
But let's present the players. How
Yeah.
about
So
you
let's
go
start with
ahead?
the introduction. Yeah, we'll start with our beloved Alchemic, playing as Zerg as usual. A really strong Zerg player, and let's hope he can show Chemical how it is to play Zerg. Sorry, you can introduce Chemical that I just introduced to.
Oh, alright. We have the SVH player. He's looking to put his team in one further point.
Yeah,
If that makes
gonna try
sense.
to make this a 3-1, and then it's gonna be a set game.
Is Chemical.
Yeah.
Making it
What?
hard for the casters. We have Chemical, making it hard for the casters and making it hard for the viewers. Nobody will know who is who.
But
And that
Alchemic
is
is
how it is.
totally scouting wrong right now, and
Yeah.
what? Oh, nothing.
Yeah, that's the randomness you get from a 2v2 game. I mean,
No.
sorry. I mean, many spawns. I don't know how to put it. A map with more than 2 spawns, you get a bit of randomness in the scouting. And a bit of
Indeed.
luck is involved. But it's not really that huge that it will change the game unless there is a cheese. And there doesn't seem to be any cheese going on right now.
No, we're seeing a standard build: pool first, hatch second for alchemic, I'd say, and hatch first for chemical. So there's nothing out of the ordinary right now. Yeah, there goes down the hatch for alchemic. In 1, 3, 2, 1. Now!
Oh, there we go. But the gas going down for the chemical player. Does this mean more aggression?
Does this mean what I think it means? Or am I just talking a lot of nonsense? Still to come.
So, I mean, 2 Zerglings, they're probably going to be defensive, right? And a Queen coming out. And the gas
Yeah.
a little bit later than the red players, but still. He's going to have it in time. Although, he's actually mining the gas a lot faster, so his speed might be a bit earlier and he might be able to hit the timing. But I'm not sure. He's going to have perfect scouting for that to happen. I don't think Alchemic will allow a Overlord to get in. So he's going to have to go in to scout with the Zerglings, just as
Oh, yeah.
Alchemic is trying right now.
Oh yeah, and alchemic is gonna see the hatch up already.
Yeah, because he's going in for the scout. Nobody
Oh, yeah.
notices. They're just
He
running
sees the
past each
hatch.
other.
But he's probably just gonna see some basic stuff: a pool, 2 hatches, and a couple of drones.
Yeah, but Alchemic's Alchemic's speed hasn't started yet.
No.
So if Chemical versus Scout is, he could hit a very good timing before the speed finishes. And
Yeah,
just-
but we saw that last game
just
too.
outright
I mean,
kill.
yeah, but last game their barcode got the speed up like 2 minutes way before alchemic, but he still managed to hold it off.
Yeah, sure. Well, I mean, Chemical hasn't really had that good of scouting, so he
No.
doesn't really know about how Alchemic is. So he's just droning up right now.
Yeah,
just
he's
hoping
getting
for the
the
best.
bailing nest now, and speed is being upgraded by alchemic now, so he's not that way behind. You know, he's like say maybe 40% behind with speed, but he's got a bailing nest coming up, which chemical does not, and he's just drone production.
So
right now.
metabolic boost finish, and he's trying to run up 2 Zerglings to scout, but they're so low on HP, so they won't even be able to scout anything more than a baby
No.
nest.
Yeah.
I think that was... He should have had 2 new Zerglings, but he's pumping out 8 Zerglings. But they might just be defensive.
Don't say. He might try
Oh.
to run in here. He didn't see any units. He saw 2 links and a queen. He might want to go for that queen.
Oh yeah.
But Alchemic should get 2 bailings right now.
Oh, Alchemic is pumping
yeah.
out his
Third
own
is
Zerglings
down.
right now.
3rd is down for chemical.
Yeah. Really greedy play right there.
But look at this,
And the
Alchemic is
Alchemic
pumping
Scout
out
is-
links right now. He's pumping
And
out a lot of links now. Speed is
Yeah.
up, bailing nest is down, and here comes a little push by chemical.
Also,
Bounce
Alchemic
back.
manages to scout the 3rd base, so he knows exactly what's going on.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
don't think he will hesitate to punish it.
And I think that's what he wants to do, actually. Or
Yeah,
might
because
drop
we
down a
see,
3rd too.
He might, yeah. I would like to see the Zergling count
Yeah.
being pumped out by Alchemic right now.
But as we can see, Alchemic is like he's got 4 gas up soon, while Chemical puts down his he puts down 1 more gas only.
Do you think this means that there are going to be Mutalisks out soon? Well, there's not a
means
lair yet.
war. Is he gonna get the hatch? Is he gonna get the hatch? No, he's not.
Oh, this is the aggression. So
He's
the
not
baitings
gonna
are
get
coming
that.
out.
Watch out for the
They can get
baitings.
huge kits, but they won't.
No.
Alright.
He got a half a hatch.
Yeah,
He should
well,
try to snap out the overloads there outside his second Alchemy.
Yeah,
Some free overloads.
that Overlord has been great scouting right now. It's in a really good spot. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
think Chemical should have taken advantage of that spot too.
Yeah, Roach
Well-
Warren going down, Evolution Chamber. We got an Evolution Chamber down by Chemical, but no Roach Warrant. So looks like Chemicals.
you know, he's going for +1 attack for his ranged. So I think it's going to be Roach against Roach this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Just-
there it is. Chemical's putting down the Roach Warrant. Alchemic's got his third coming up, and he's yeah.
So I would
It's,
like to say that Chemical is a bit ahead right now because of the earlier third base that didn't really get punished. Just lost some health.
yeah. But
Well-
yeah.
But the Spire coming up right now. So will this be some kind of half Roach, half Mutalisk, or will it? Because he's researching Roach speed, so it's not like.
I think we're gonna see Ling Bailing's Mutas, but I think he really wanna pick out the Overlords. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Is
Oh,
he gonna
scouts.
get his Lings?
Oh,
He gets a lot of Lings by
Chemical
Chemical.
scouts the Spire while that was going on. So he knows
yeah.
what's happening. So he has plenty of time to
He will see the third
prepare for
too.
it.
But
Yeah.
Chemical doesn't have any units so far. He's getting a lot of more Lings now, so I think he's getting Roaches. So he might want to go for push now. And I think Alchemic really needs to scout this now. He's got no Overlords hanging over Chemical's bases.
Yeah. Well, the +1 attack, I think he's trying to hit a timing where the +1 attack finishes and he just pushes. Do you think that is a possibility?
Sounds logical, but we got an Overseer by Alchemic. He sees the Roach Warren.
Oh, well,
Ooh,
the
he drops a
infestation
little,
pit is coming
changeling.
out. I think. Well, oh, this infestation pit is in a horrible spot.
Yeah, but he will see it. The Alchemic sees the infestation pit now.
Yeah.
With his
And,
changeling.
There will probably be swarm host, but there have been some infestors in CVC too. So maybe infestors, but I don't think they're so good like in the mid game. And they're more for the late game. So I wouldn't be surprised to see swarm host coming out.
Oh yeah.
Or even a hive, because some people have been pushing for the early brood draws. Oh, there actually are.
He's gonna get
infestors
that
coming out
Overseer, and there it goes.
Yeah,
And
there
he's gonna
actually
pick
are
out the
infestors
free
coming out,
Overlords now. Look
since
at
he's-
this.
Since he's researching pathogen glands right now.
Yeah. Alchemic's gonna get. He got one Overseer. He's got one Overlord and another Overseer now. So yeah.
Making 13 roaches and 3 queens. So he has kind of a mixed army, but he has a lot of queens going with the army.
Yeah.
So I think he's trying to be more defensive right now and just try to hold off the Mutalisks. And
Oh, yeah.
build up his economy and army.
Well, he
Well,
does have a Spore Claw in every base, so it would
Alchemic
just
is
be
the-
stupid to move
Yeah.
in right now. But to pick out some free Overlords, it's
Oh.
always welcome because Chemical is really supply blocked right now.
Well, I really dislike that infestation pit spot because it really bottlenecks the units into the main, and he can't even move in his queens.
Now
So
look at this. Alchemic is angry. He's going for the third base. And he's gonna try to harass with the mutants
Oh,
at the
but
same time.
there's a hidden bailing in the third base in the mineral
Yeah.
line. 2 hidden bailings. So if he doesn't notice this and you just run straight for it, the Serbians might have a bad day.
But he's doing good, you know, picking out the queens and everything with the mutas
Yeah.
and links. He's trying to get as much as he can before he moves in. Morphs up a
Oh,
lot of
morphing
bailings.
in.
Look at it.
Yeah.
So beautiful. I love bailings.
Well, I'm not sure how great they are against queens, and
Yeah.
especially in pastors that can fungal.
Bailings
Although-
are like really squishy widow mines.
Yeah, because he did scout the infestation pit.
Yeah.
He does know that there is something of that tech coming out. Now he scouts the infestors even.
Oh, yeah, and if Fester picks out his mutas, almost.
But I'm not
Picks
very
out
sure
two.
about the bailing tech right now. I think
Oh yeah.
I think it's very strange to morph in the bailings. Especially since they don't even have bailing speed.
And here is the push. Here it comes. Oh, he gets the
Oh,
roaches. For the,
He should have fun. Oh, he gets the
Oh,
fungal on the
look at this.
bailings.
Look, he gets everything. This is not
Yeah.
good for Alchemic. He loses all his
But
bailings.
the queens don't transfuse. They don't use the transfuses. That
And he's
might be
pushing
huge.
even with the mutalisks. This is really
Oh.
good. Looking.
Yeah.
Unless
As I
he's,
said,
he needs to get an infestor, so he can't fungal him anymore.
yeah, as I said,
Good push by
infestors are
Alchemic.
not that.
Yeah, good
The
push
o-
by
the-
Alchemic. It doesn't deal him enough much damage, but yeah, he shows him that he's got the hand now right now with the units and everything.
Yeah, the only reason Chemical was able to win that engagement was because of good positioning and the spine and spore being in
Oh,
the
yeah.
back. But
But if you
I
look-
don't really like the infestors in the early game. Although they
Yeah.
really did kill off the banelings that would have killed off his whole army. Because he got
Pretty
like
much.
20 banelings with those fungals. So that
He
was
could have
that
used
was huge.
some. He could use some bailing speed, and if you look at Chemical's roaches, they got 2 upgrade in Acid Saliva, while Alchemic is only on 1, and he's just half upgraded, not even for his 2 upgrade.
So Alchemic is pumping out the Hydras right now. So
Yeah.
he's going to go more Roach Hydra, more standard, rather than going for Roach Infestor like Chemical is doing.
Well,
We'll just have to see.
he's getting 1 armor upgrade too, which, yeah, Chemical's got it too almost. He's a little ahead with the upgrades, and the 4th is going down, and so is it for Alchemic.
So the core part of Chemical's strategy right now is to try to hit those perfect fungals, because
Oh.
if he doesn't, then his infestors are just a waste
Look
of
at it.
supply, a waste of resources.
Alchemic
just
is
gonna have-
pushing now, before he's actually
Yeah.
Hydra speed is upgraded.
I don't like this positioning from all.
And his 2
from
upgrade isn't done either.
Chemical,
He's
though.
not timing this attack whatsoever.
Oh,
he's
and
gonna
those
lose
are
the
the
units.
fungals. Those are the fungals that I was talking about.
Oh yeah, but he's got 2 upgrade, and he should pull back Alchemic
Oh.
now.
Well,
this is not good. Ooh, he
that
loses
fungal,
a lot of units
that
there.
fungal really did a lot.
Yeah.
I think Chemical has enough to just do the counter attack right now.
Yeah, but
he
Alchemic's
won't.
morphing out a lot of roaches right now, and his 2
Yeah.
upgrade is almost done. So they will be even, although that Chemical's got 1 upgrade for his armor.
I think Chemical
Because if you
is
look at
just-
supply, it's very even. I mean, 66 drones to Alchemic versus 65, 192 versus 191, and look at the income. It's pretty much the same. Around 1800. It's very even.
Now that Chemical has a 4th base, I think he will just. Oh well, Alchemic
Alchemic
also
does
took a 4
too.
base during
Mhm.
that. I think he should transfer some drones to
Yeah.
even out the saturation. But well, it's going okay. So
Looks like Chemical's gonna go for the push.
the main thing that Chemical has as an
His 1
advantage
armor
is
upgrade's
the
gonna
+1
make it?
armor.
Yeah, it's gonna make it while he's attacking.
Oh, but
There
this
we
is
go.
a really bad positioning. Alchemic
Oh yeah, I
gets a
see
great,
that. Alchemist
gets a
yeah.
great, and Chemical didn't even get with the queens in time. So he really wanted the queens to be in the back and just spam transfuse on those roaches that got low health,
Oh, yeah.
effectively making them twice as useful. So
Well, we're gonna have to see a real hard push soon by both of them. A real big connection here, because they're both fully supplied almost.
well, Jams, Alchemic is making a greater spy right now. At least the rulers are on the way.
I like it, but he's fully supplied. He's at 200, so he will need have to engage.
Well, you know what he can do? He can do some roach attacks at the edges of the bases.
Go for the 4th, maybe?
And that's exactly what he's doing right now.
Gonna go
he's
for the
trying.
4th?
Yeah.
He's got
And
his Muta just standing by. And
He's scouting
Chemical
out
isn't seeing
for
this.
secret bases. No, he is. Well, I
And
think
here comes Chemical again. He feels like, no, I will take this. I'm going in. Guess what,
Yeah.
Overlord? Not the Overlord, you bastard.
Oh, but the spine
Oh,
crawlers are
here
there
it
to defend.
comes. Yeah, the Spine Claw will deal
Well,
a lot of
Alchemic doesn't
damage.
really
But watch out
care.
for Infestors. They're fully
Alchemic
loaded,
doesn't
and there
really-
comes some Fungal.
Oh,
Oh, he's just picking out the roaches. Look at it, look at it. Yeah.
I think
But the Fungal is
if-
dealing a lot of
oh.
damage, and he's lost
Yeah.
a lot there. He's got a lot of roaches coming up. He will be able to reinforce this, but he's gonna take some damage before the roaches are up. And there's the
GG.
GG. What? You could have waited for the roaches. You should have waited for the roaches.
well, I think 37 roaches, they could have done a difference, but meanwhile, Chemical was morphing in 32 roaches, and he had quite an impressive army outside Alchemic space.
Oh well. Well,
It
I'm gonna
wouldn't
give you
make the
back
difference.
Alchemic, because I will go up now and pep talk the one lane a little bit. So have fun, guys. Jim checking up.
User
you.
left your channel.
Alright. So, I'm going to be taking a 1-minute break, and then I'll be right back.
User was moved to your channel. User left your channel.
Alright. Wanling. Well, unlike Wanling's name, he doesn't really make things in this game, since he's a Protoss player. So we're going to be seeing a PVC for the second time this ClanWar. And, well, the Wanling he's pretty good. I played some games against him, although they were TVP. Did Alchemic rage quit? Ouch. Is this going to be a solo cast? That would be great. Alright. Just going to... Alright, who do we have here? Chemical and the Wanling. Who isn't even in the lobby? Oh, how mistaken I was. So the Wanling seems very eager to get into the game right now. I think he's been watching Chemicals play and kind of figure out how the way he likes to play. And let's hope the Wanling has something special planned for Chemical. Maybe. He was talking about a new build once when I played against him, so maybe he's going to use that one. We're just going to have to wait and see. Yep. Although I have to admit that during these clan war situations, you just try to do your best, right? Because these opportunities doesn't really happen that often. So many. Oh, thank you. So many players, they try to, like, they just do these cheeses and weird strategies on ladder because they can. But then when it really comes down to the playing in the big tournament, where they don't really get much of an opportunity, like there's not many opportunities for people in this level to get viewed. But let's get into the introduction first. So in the top position, 12 o'clock, in the red trunks, as ｐtože would say, we have Chemical. And in the bottom, the yellow Protoss. He is hoping to get a point back to Tar right now. He's the Wanling. So, as I was talking about, not really getting an opportunity to play in these kinds of situations where it's very important for them to win. Many people tend to just do the macro game that they know the best. They're very competent at it. They know what they're doing. So that's why there are not really many cheese and weird strategies in these kinds of games. Then of course there are some people that really enjoy doing these strategies. And that can be really dangerous because most people don't really expect it. And that's from my personal experience with tournament. Ooh. Well, I think the probe is a bit late for that. And he might be able to cannon rush the third, but the natural, there's no way he can cannon rush since there's an overlord outside. And this might just be a forward fast expand. Haven't seen that build in ages. I think that's probably just for scouting though. But yeah, he's sending his probe out to the natural, and he's saving up the minerals. This is just going to be a forward fast expand. And I think this might be a good build on this map, because there's such an easy natural to defend, and you can really abuse that map design that makes it possible. Oh, well that's interesting. He's trying to at least try to force the hatchery to cancel. But the problem with this map is that you can just take the other hatchery, and it will just be like a normal natural. Like the base to the right, or I mean to the left, it is so, it's very easy to defend. It's almost like a natural to defend. So if a chemical just wants to cancel the hatchery, go for it, he can. But I think the one thing is just trying to fake this to bait out some drones to try to attack him, so he can lose mining time. And this pylon will eventually die because that is also the rover. So first gateway coming out for the one ling right now, and well, both players are going both players are going very greedy right now, because they know that this is a map that you can go greedy on, because it doesn't really look like it, but there's actually a large rushes left between the bases. It's actually a huge map if you go from up to down, and even speedlings might take a while to get from one side to the other. So the real only way for the Çዀ to push the third base is through having a ÇŽ, which can easily be scouted on this map, because there are not very many spots for the ÇŽ to be in. Oh, okay. And the Salas is just standing there defending against the Zerglings. There's not really much they can do except some minor poking, but the Magic Core is coming out in a while. So the Zerglings will just have to run back. They got some scouting done, and the Magic Core is attacking the gateway, but he notices it and he just runs out. And I think he's going to go with the Mothership Core and try to get scouting done, or at least clean out a few Zerglings that might be hiding behind the base. He's trying to block. Be generally annoying. And a Stargate coming out for the one. Alright. Stargate coming out for the one thing right now. So this might mean something. This might mean two things. Can you hear me good now? Alright. This might mean two things. Oh, well, I was going to say Oracle or Phoenix, but it's turned out to be Oracle. So, well, the Overlord scouts it because he knows the timing to scout. He's played a lot of game, Chemical has. And he just sees the +1 attack being researched, and he sees the Oracle coming out. So, he probably just gets, he just gets out a few Spawn Crawlers to try to defend. And I don't really think the Oracle can do much to
I can't hear you as well.
I don't really think the Oracle can do that much of damage. Ah, damn. Alright, I'll try a new thing. I'll be... Oh, okay. So, I don't really think this Oracle can do much in damage, but he can do a lot of scouting. And he can still use the Revelation ability, which detects the enemy units. Well, not really detects cloak units, but they can see their vision. So, Void Ray coming out right now. Not really sure about it, but why not, right? And a few more gateways. And we see Twilight comes in here. So this won't be a game with Colossi. This will be more of a Archon game, maybe Salad Archon, and maybe we'll decide to put down robotics. Oh, he puts down robotics. I'm not really sure about this. I'm not very good at CVP since I'm maining mostly Terran, like 99.9% I play Terran. So I don't really know very much, but he's going for a blink. That might be a good decision, because there are very many spots in the main base to blink into from outside the third. I don't really think he can abuse those spots, since it's very easy to creep right over there and they can see exactly where your targets are. And well, +2 attack is coming out for the P$, while +1 attack is coming out for the Zerg. So the P$, is a bit ahead in that part of the game. And a few more gateways coming out. I don't really know. I don't really think the one lane is going to go. Really think that the Protoss is going to go very aggressively for.
No.
Uh,
Kind of a few seconds.
okay, you hear me well now?
Yeah.
Okay. Where were I? Let's see here. Okay, so.
A lot of big background noise. No, we're trying this time.
Yeah, the Zerg is pushing down from the middle of the map, and the Protoss is throwing down the photon overcharger to defend. And he's kind of stuck. He's kind of making some force shields for himself with those gateways. I'm not really sure if those help him very much, as much that they hurt him. Because the Hydras can just stand outside and just kill off the gateways easily, since they have such a high DPS. And well, the Void Ray can't really do much against the Hydras and the Stalkers either, because they have so low DPS. So I'm unsure how the one lane is going to be able to defend this attack. They might just be forced to give up his third base, and I think this might be the end of the game. A Colossus is coming out, but it was a bit too late, and I think that one lane was going a little too heavy on the gateway tech, and he was delaying his Colossus a bit too much. And Circles are streaming right now. Colossus is doing what it can, but it's not enough. One lane trying to pump out a few more gateways, but it's GG. It's over. And SVH Chemical gives another point to his clan. Yeah. So what are the scores right now? What are the... Oh, alright. Well, can't win everything. And good job to SVH. It was a nice clan war. I think it was lacking a bit of Terran. Personally think, since I'm a Terran player, and that would probably be the best part for me to cast. But still, it was some nice games. They were interesting, not too defensive. And well, should we end the cast right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might. I can't hear you. There might be. We can't hear you, sorry.
Okay. Do you hear me now?
Yeah.
So, this was a great clan war, but it would have been greater if my mic was working. So, I think that good job to SVH, and goodbye. Don't forget to brush your teeth.
User left your channel.